Hi, my name is Chaney Crabb. I'm the vocalist of a band called Entheos, and you are watching SOBRE La DOSIS with Jonathan Montenegro. And here are my 3 questions too.
Hi, this is Eric from Testament.
This is Mark.
This is Logan Mader.
Mark Janssen.
Phil Bozeman.
Ben Wyman.
Giannis Malato.
Ben Dewar.
Nick Nocturnal.
David Olson.
Sobre la dosis.
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 Jonathan Montenegro.
Jonathan Montenegro.
Jonathan Montenegro.
Jonathan Montenegro.
With Jonathan Montenegro. Let's go!
Better be listening because I know where you live.
So question 1 is, your first love has been writing poems. Have you ever thought about publishing them at some point, either in written form, or would you like to add music and put out an album? If so, which music do you envision to accompany your poems? So that is 100% true. Writing was my very first love. It's something that I've done since I was very young, and poetry and lyrics. I've always written lyrics, whether or not I was in a band. So I do put my poetry to music, and that's really, that's my band Entheos. That's what you're hearing when you hear Entheos lyrics, is just a collection of poetry that happens to fit the subject matter of whichever album we're working on at that time. But I have thought about releasing a book of poetry that I haven't necessarily fit into Entheos lyrics, so that is very much a possibility. I would absolutely love to do that at some point in my life, and maybe release a few different poetry books. That would be amazing and is definitely a goal of mine. So question 2 is, you are a music lover in all of its expressions. Very true. What's special about metal that made you choose that genre as a professional path? I just fell in love with this genre when I was about 12 years old, is when I started going to metal shows and listening to metal. And I can't explain it. There's something about the aggression and the beauty and the melodic nature and the fact that you can fit so many genres under this metal umbrella that has always drawn me in. And I just love everything about it, from the freedom of expression in lyrical content and poetry to getting on stage and crowds going wild to the music. It's just all really addicting for me. And I don't know if I chose metal as much as it chose me. We chose each other, and I can't imagine a world without it. I've built friendships and long-lasting relationships and just met some of the coolest people in the world through doing this, as well as, having been able to follow my heart as an artist. Metal has allowed me to do all of those things, and I'm just forever indebted to this genre. I love it so much. I feel so lucky to be a part of metal. So question 3, the final question, is, your most recent album, Time Will Take Us All, has received a big wave of good reviews from both experts and fans. What do you think has been the key element for this hype and acceptance when comparing it to your previous albums? I just think that the longer we're a band, the more honest and to the point our material gets. And I think that really is the biggest difference between our new material and our old material. And I think it will just always continue in that path, because the more things that you put out, the more confident you become in yourself as an artist, and the more clearly you can envision what you've set out to do. And I think that, as time moves on, we're approaching 9 years of Entheos being a band, and as time moves on, Naveen and I are we have more clarity in our vision. And that's the biggest difference between Time Will Take Us All and our past records, and that's something that I always hope to achieve. So yeah, that was my 3 questions. Thank you so much for having me, and thank you everyone out there for listening to our music. Much love.